Hi everybody, I hope that you're doing well. This lesson is actually for moms and dads and caregivers. I've had a couple of questions about what kid writing is, so I'm going to go ahead and explain it to you. So, welcome to class. This is Kid Writing 101. So what is kid writing? Well, kid writing is a technique that we use in the primary levels to help a child learn how to write. What we want to do, our goal is to develop independent and confident writers. So how do we get started with kid writing? The first thing is we want the child to think of an idea, and you can help them by brainstorming or talking about what they want to write about. After they think of an idea, you want them to say their sentence out loud. What are they going to write when they sit down? Once they have their idea, you're going to help them stretch out the word. And in school, I would always tell the children, we're going to stretch out the word like a rubber band. And we want to listen for 3 distinct parts: the beginning, the middle, and the end of the word. So if we're trying to sound out the word mope, we might go ope, mope. And they would write down the sounds that they hear. So you want to encourage any kind of writing that they do, any approximation that they make. They're not going to get vowel pairs or silent E's yet because they're not there developmentally. So you're going to encourage your child to write what they hear, and I want you to accept everything that they say, even if it doesn't make sense to you. And I don't usually correct the children while they're writing. I wait till they're all done. So once a child is finished writing, after they write, you're going to do 2 things. You're going to have the child reread their sentence back to you by pointing to every word. And then, when they're all done reading the words, you're going to go ahead and write the adult spelling underneath. And when you write the adult spelling underneath, then you can sit and talk with your child and say, hey, look how closely you wrote this word. You got the beginning sound, you got the ending sound, you even got a middle sound. I'm going to show you the right way to write the word. And you can talk about how words don't follow rules, or how they, you might write them differently than how they sound. So that is, in a summary, is Kid Writing 101. So now let's get started. All right, boys and girls, now it's your turn. Let's pretend that we're in school, and I'm going to do writing workshop with you. All right, you ready? Now, let's think about the tools that we need as writers. So the first thing that we're going to need is our paper. And this is the paper that we use at school. Now, I did make this so you can print this out using Seesaw, but you don't have to use this paper. You can use paper that you have at home. But this is something that's familiar to us. So this is our writing paper. You'll need a pencil, and also, if you have it, your word wall word. Now, I did also put this on Seesaw so you can print it out, or maybe take a snapshot of it so that you can use this for reference. All right, and let's get started. All right, we're ready to get started. Now, my daughter Paige is going to help us out, and she's going to pretend to be a kindergartner. So you can't see her because she's actually filming me right now, but you'll hear her voice in the background, and she's going to pretend to be you guys. All right, so now, today's writing topic is about reptiles. And you might already know a lot about reptiles, or maybe you watched the little video that we sent you about reptiles. So today's writing is about what your favorite reptile is and why you like it. So the first thing we need to do is we need to brainstorm a little bit. So I just happen to have a picture here of reptiles, and there's all different kinds of reptiles. So let's think. Paige, what do you think you would like to write about today? What reptile?
A turtle.
You want to write about a turtle? Great. So the first thing that I want you to think about is your first sentence. What might your first sentence be about turtles?
How about my favorite reptile is a turtle?
That's a great idea. So let's think about your sentence. So the first thing we're going to do is write the word my. My. Do you remember how to do that? Do you remember, boys and girls, how we did my? M-Y. M-Y. My. That one's an easy one. So I'm going to write down the word my. Now, notice that I used an uppercase in the beginning of my writing. After I write the first word, I need to have a finger space in between my words so we don't have any car crashes. So I'm going to use my finger to help me remember that space. So, now, favorite. Let me think about favorite. Paige, can you help me stretch out the word favorite? So we're going to go ahead and stretch it just like a rubber band. Favorite. What do you hear in the beginning of favorite? That's right, you hear that sound. Do you remember what letter makes
F?
Excellent job. Finger space. Do you hear any other sounds in favorite?
Ave.
What letters would make that ave sound? What do you think? What do you hear? Favorite.
A.
Nice job. What else do you hear? Favorite.
V.
Good, so you gave me some middle sounds, a beginning sound, a middle sound. How about the ending? Favorite. Any other sounds? Nice. Do you remember what says
R.
Nice. And let's think about that last sound. Favorite.
T.
Excellent job. All right. Now, Paige, can you reread what we wrote so far?
My favorite.
Good. What was next? My favorite.
Reptile.
That's another big word. Okay, let's try reptile. What do you hear in the beginning of reptile?
R.
And notice how I'm spacing, Paige. What else do you hear?
Ep.
What sound would that be?
E.
What letter? Good. What else do you hear? Reptile. Reptile.
P.
And what else? Reptile.
T.
Nice. And do you hear an ending sound? Reptile.
L.
Good job. All right, let's reread it, Paige.
My favorite reptile
Okay, what's going to come next in your sentence? My favorite reptile
is.
Oh, wait a second. Where's my word? You can use your word wall word paper to help you. There's is right there. So I'm going to try to use that as a reference. There. My favorite reptile is, what's the next part?
A.
Okay, and remember we say that as a. My favorite reptile is a
Turtle.
All right, let's stretch out turtle. You ready? Turtle.
T.
Nice job in the beginning sound. Oh, let's think about something in the middle page. Turtle. Do you remember what says
R.
You got it. Good job. Okay, let's think about the end. Turtle.
T.
Very good. And now we're going to snap that rubber band at the end. Turtle.
L.
Very good, Paige. Awesome. All right, reread it back.
My favorite reptile is a turtle.
Fantastic. Now, we just finished your first sentence, but something's missing, Paige, at the very end of this. What is missing?
A period.
You're right. Now, you could make that a period or an exclamation mark. What would you like to use?
Let's do an exclamation mark.
All right, that means that that's an exciting sentence for you. Okay, my favorite reptile is a turtle. All right, now, I think you had one more sentence. You were going to be in the 2-sentence club today, Paige. So what is the next sentence?
I like to see a turtle go inside its shell.
Wow, I like to see a turtle go inside its shell. All right, here we go. Ready? That's That's an easy one.
I.
Right. I, finger space, and that word like, I think it's also on our word wall word, but you might have even learned how to spell that by now. Oh, here it is. Like. L-I-K-E. I like to.
T.
Very good. What comes next?
Ooh. Ooh.
You know what? That's also a word wall word. Let's see. Here it is. T-O. And remember, we talked about that there's lots of different ways to write the word to, but this is the two that we're going to use for this sentence. I like to.
C.
Okay, how about that word see?
S. S.
Nice. Anything else?
E.
E. Anything else? Or is that all?
That's all.
Okay. I like to see it go in the shell.
Yes.
Okay. I like to see it. I bet you can do it. Itchy nose.
I.
Good job. And give me that ending sound. It.
T.
You did it. Excellent job. I like to see it go. How about that word?
G.
Ending
Oh.
sound. You did it. Excellent job. I like to see it go in.
I.
Nice.
N.
Nice. All right. Read it back to me, Paige.
I like to see it go in.
The. So let's see. That's a word wall word too. I see it right here under T. T-H-E. I like to see it go in the.
Shell.
All right. Shell. What's in that beginning sound?
Shh.
Now we had talked about the H brothers, and one of those H brothers makes that sound shh. Do you remember which one?
SH.
You did it. Excellent job. All right. What is at the middle? What's in the middle of shell? What do you hear next? Shell.
L.
Excellent job. All right. Read it back to me.
I like to see it go in the shell.
Now, what do we need at the end, Paige?
Period.
Excellent job. All right, let's read the whole story over again. You ready, Paige?
My favorite reptile is a turtle. I like to see it go in the shell.
Fantastic. Now, we're almost done. At the bottom, you're going to tell me if you did all the jobs you were supposed to do. So, did you use an uppercase letter at the beginning of your sentence?
Yes.
All right, so you're going to put a check mark there. Did you use finger spacing?
Yes.
Looks really pretty. How about, did we use our word wall words to write them correctly?
Yes.
Yes, we did. And did you remember punctuation at the end of your sentence?
Yep.
Excellent job. Now that you went ahead and you wrote out the story for me, I'm going to go ahead underneath and I'm going to write the adult spelling down for you. Wow. Look at all the sounds that you got for the word favorite. Excellent job. You heard so many sounds. And here's reptile. It's a little tricky. And it has one of those silent E's at the end. And turtle, it has a robber R vowel there, which is something that you'll learn as you move through first grade and second grade. There's turtle. I like to see, oh, you almost got C. This one has two E's in it. It go in the, nice word, nice job getting that digraph, SH. And that's how you spell shell. Now that you're all done getting your adult writing, you can go ahead picture to go with your story. And remember, we like to use lots of colors, and you want your picture to actually match your words. All right, good job, Paige. I'm really proud of you. Happy writing, everybody.